now I would request Ms. Khairunisa to ask a question to Sir. Sir, it has been so inspirational to listen to you, and there are certain things that you actually said that we believe in. In Mahi, we believe in that the woman brings in empathy, but at the same time, sir, you have been a stalwart and you have been in the industry. You've seen how the industry has evolved over a period of years. In India, what do you think has been the major hindrance for women participation in real estate, especially in the real estate?
Well, I think, people wanted women will join areas where the acceptability is the highest. Now, see, what happens is there is a comfort zone in every business and industry. So why would I find it easier to get a teacher who's a woman rather than to get a person in the real estate and industrial part of it in order to do it? But over a period of time, as I create equality in my office, I created the comfort zone where a woman would get equal opportunity to rise and stuff like that. I got more and more women willing to join my company in terms of doing what they did. So it's always the environment of such things which help people to join that particular industry more than the other. So, for example, today, if it was not for you, Preeti Singh, Drajan, Tara, all of you, we would not have thought of a woman's wing also. So the monopoly in terms of men would continue to do so. The moment we realize that there is an opportunity for the women also to take leadership role in the line, we have really started it. But it's been 40 years too late. So we should have started all these things in MCHI or CREDAI or this long back. So what has happened is we've not created the environment which is enabling. So there are very few people like Tara and others who would, rush where angels fear to tread. So what we really do see is that you will always move into those areas which we make a comfort zone. So what are we trying to do? We are trying to say that Mahi not only brings more women leadership into the real estate business, which is of course what we want to do, but you add a different angle to the business, which will make a difference to the business, irrespective of the fact that you're just a woman. So that's the idea. The idea is not just to be another wing, which adds on to the work which NAREDCO is doing, but to take up that angle and aspect of the construction and real estate business brings about empathy, which brings about love, which becomes caring, which becomes those which are needed. For instance, you buy a house, you're paid huge bomb to buy it, and then you go there and find that it's not working properly. The plumbing is not working, or this is wrong, that is wrong, waterproofing is not there, the building in 10 years requires repairs and stuff like that. Isn't that a lack of caring from anybody to do? While when you buy a car, even though it's a 3, 4 lakh, 5 lakh car, it works perfectly. It may not be the most expensive and luxurious item, but it works perfectly. Why can't we do the same in real estate? I think a woman's empathy would add on to make the construction much better, because the woman will say, you can't deliver a house which is so bad. So those aspects of it will definitely come out in terms of empathy. So 2 parts to the answer. One, it's up to women to do it. It's up to the men to create an enabling environment. We in NAREDCO are doing both.
Can I also add a little bit?
Yes, ma'am.
I think what has happened is all these years, especially the last 30 years, construction and infrastructure business was such that I think women were perceived that they will not be able to handle certain aspects of it. And I think historically in India, I'm talking about India because I know more about India, people have, I wouldn't say mollycoddled, but I think been more protective about women. So the exposure for women when it comes to education, travel, everything has been very restricted. But I think in the last 15, 20 years, things have changed. Women are as good or as strong, as bold as men. So it's easier today for a woman to take up these kind of challenges. And especially in real estate, I think both Niranjan and Rajan keep talking about respectability. The one thing that I need to tell them is that whatever happened in the last 20, 30, 40 years, I don't think the guys were bad. It's just that the environment was such that the men had to behave in a certain manner, and they had to follow a certain path, which was not considered the right path. So I don't think they were bad. It's just that environment was not healthy. But with RERA and everything else that's coming in now, people becoming a little more globalized, I think this whole real estate industry is getting to be more as a corporate. So there is a certain amount of respectability which is we are going to add to it. And then women can take part in this in an easier manner.
Thank you, ma'am. The perception, basically. The perception of the industry has been a major influence.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Ms. Claire, for asking this very relevant question.